Alright, we're getting to the point where I go to a work list and there's only one game for me to play in that work list, but whatever. Aeon Shifters 70-year-old edition by Railing. The world's in chaos. The real war is happening in the psychic realm, the symbolic, the home of archetypes, dreams, idols, and legends. Only a handful of humans have the perception to see the semiotic fabric that we live in, and the strength to twist it into something different. Win this war, and you decide what the idols and metaphors of our new era will be. End this war, and let the new Aeon begin. Fast-paced hack-and-slash action roguelike full runs are less than 5 minutes. Controls: WASD for movement, QEZC for diagonals. Okay, so QEZC. I usually prefer having the X be used for this sort of thing, but whatever. Bump to regular attack. 1, 2, 3 special moves unlock gradual each level. Ally yourself with 6 archetypal factions that are fighting to rule the new Aeon. Undead, orcs, dragons, sirens, griffins, and lizard folk. Each faction rewards an alliance with a unique, powerful special move. Backed by your allies, destroy the opposing faction's fortress to win, and progress to the next stage. Defeat or ally with every faction, and you are the Hierophant of a new Aeon. Hints: your stamina and health regenerate over time, and your enemies do not. If you get in over your head, it's okay to back off. You also regenerate 1 stamina for killing an enemy with a regular attack. AoE attacks are very, very useful. If you clear enough enemies, your allies can take the high ground and win the round for you. It is usually easier to attack an enemy fortress from behind rather than head on, but small changes in the map layout will make a tactical difference. It's just made by one guy. Let's see what he's got here for us. So choose your faction, Undead or Dragon. The Undead. Red Warrior faction with strong melee units. Dragon. Blue Undead faction with necromantic powers. Not sure that's correct, but okay. Let's see here. So you got game stats over here for some reason. Performance, player, runner time, FPS. We got health of 10, stamina 4, special attacks. Red has 920, blue has 920, red champion 020, blue just have 1 champion. The fortresses, we have red fortress 4, 20 HP. It just sort of stopped here, I guess. Well, that's not useful. I like how killing the browser didn't stop the music or anything like that, so Alright, it finally stopped. I may want to try playing this in Google Chrome or stuff like that, but we'll see. Well, let's try again one more time in Firefox here. Alright, we got Lizard and Griffin this time. So Red Warrior faction strong melee units, and Griffin's basically the blue Undead faction with necromantic powers, so... Okay, we're with the Griffins. Let's try again. Oh, it's like selling chickens or something? Oh, I got a special action, I guess, so... And it stopped. I'm not sure if it's freezing or something like that, or if it's something else that's happening. Alright, open up in Chrome. We'll see if that's a little bit improving or not. Alright, we got Griffin with strong melee units, Dragon with basic necromantic powers. Okay, got my stamina stuck, but whatever. I think the dragons are getting the high ground, so they're going to win, hopefully. Victory, destroyed the Griffin Fortress. Okay, so level score is 170, level 1 completed. Proceed to next level. So you get Siren, Red Warrior faction, strong melee units, freeze. Or Blue Undead faction, necromantic powers again. So there's the Undead. I'll note this is a little bit hard to see which is already enemy units and which are not, so that could probably be improved a little bit. The Undead attacking the fortress. We win. So Lizard, Red Warrior faction with strong melee units. Orc, Blue Undead faction with necromantic powers again. It seems like it's a little bit like, you know, samey, where you're basically melee or necromantic, but whatever. Victory. Congratulations, completed campaign. So, yeah, done 5 minutes basically for the most part. Starting a new campaign, I guess. Yeah, so you're melee or like necromantic powers. Let's go melee this time around. Am I supposed to have all my powers, by the way? That seems like, you know, a little overpowered. Alright, victory. But yeah, it's basically keeping my powers from before, so you got a little bit of a bug there. There's the Orc Fortress, and then melee units again, because why not? Whoop! I forgot I didn't have to slam anymore. Because there's so many units by the way getting in my way, it's hard to move around as well, so there's that. It's not like I can push them out of the way either. Kill it. Alright, well that's basically Aeon Shifter's 70-year-old edition. I don't think there's much more basically to say about the game itself. I mean, the game works well enough, so yeah, not much more to say in that. Alright, well take care.